G'day guys, and welcome back to Stitch Up and another episode, a very important episode, this one, of Voxel Tycoon, our mods update, our mod series actually, not mods update, our mod series. So we are going to get into it. I talked about our research tree and we unlocked salt in the last episode, and that was very exciting. But what we are going to do, let me just do this, yep, is we're looking at some other research, and I've been doing a little bit of research outside the episodes, and we're going to be doing basically heading towards gold. And of course, to get to gold, we need to get ourselves a couple of little bits extra. In fact, we need steel. So this episode is going to be the precursor to gold. Hopefully, it's going to be all about steel production. It's part of the mainstream vanilla game, a super important step from moving into the next parts of the games. So why don't you enjoy the Stitch Up intro, and I'll see you in just a sec. Okay guys, so a couple of things just quickly. I built these rail sheds, not overly happy with them, don't like the layout of these guys, but I'll be changing it, but just a little bit over there. So the only rail sheds we've got are now here and there. So yeah, I don't have the other rail sheds, I took him away. I think also in between episodes I built this bridge over there as well, and we've got a little bit of the game bugging out with a bit of leveling issue there. The water should flow through, but that's right, that's fine, nothing to worry about. So yeah, it's all lovely. So let's kick off with steel production. Now I've already started to have a look at steel production, and we are going to be doing steel production over here, and I'm going to be doing it out the back. When we look at steel, so we know that steel's produced in these guys, and I need steel. So basically I need iron bars, which will come off here. So we'll do the steel over in this section, and we need coal as well, which is great because I've got a good supply of coal going in there. So that's all pretty nice. So the game's sitting on speed 1. We've got ourselves a bit of money there, and we've got ourselves a loan. So 1.2 million and a loan of 1.5 available, which we shouldn't need. And I think basically we should be able to just tap off here and tap off here and build these guys out. So let's go ahead and build a steel production line and get that going. Rightio, so we want factories, and ooh, look at all these. Appliance factory. Oh man, okay. Ooh, press carpentry. Geez, that was from all the unlocking that I did. I did a few of the little bits of research. Right, let's get this going. Now I want to be able to yeah, I think I want to be able to do it sort of, I want to see if I can get 2 columns in eventually and just allow that, make that my sort of, so if I do one here, did a column all the way along this way and another column behind it. So let's leave a bit of room, we don't need to squash him in. Let's do this one. And we want, of course, steel production, but we know that coal's going to have to be, so coal is going to have to be the one that we bring along. So I do want the exact same layout as here, so we'll see about this. So let's see. Yeah, because all these guys are pretty good there. I want to tap it here, so you've always got a bit of a line. Rightio. So to get this guy going, I think what we need to do is we need to go to conveyors, and I need to get rid of just a little bit, but I think what I need to do is put a conveyor in first. So let's add in conveyors like this, because we know those conveyors are going to have to stay. That's about the distance, isn't it? Yeah. So we know those conveyors will be there. And then I know for here that these, if I put a conveyor here, yep, that's what I kind of need to do. And I wonder now, if I've done that, can I then go ahead and put in the next factory? I don't believe I can. Let's grab him. If I put him there, no I can't yet, but what I can do now is I can get rid of this bit, yeah, and it's gone, so that's lovely. Okay, and now we don't have a pipette, do we? Nope, we do not have a pipette situation. I don't believe we do anyway. Alright, let's go to factories, get this guy. Right, here we go. Yep. So there's the standard layout that I want, isn't it? Yep. Cool. So we want to get ourselves well, while we're here, let's get a few of these guys going in, because we need to really kick off. So we'll get 4 of them, and we can get this guy here. Yep. And of course the quick way of doing this, I'm hoping they just adjust all this. So if I do that, yes, and then I do this, and I go to get the whole thing, hit control, and then we just get the little corner. So that's a nice little bit. I love that little bit with the conveyors, the control corner. Oh, sorry, the control bit, which takes a bit off instead of the whole lot. Okay, grabbing ourselves our factor off. Here we go. Yeah. Just while we're building these as well, let's talk Scailman, shall we? Scailman, brilliant. I love Scailman. He's just brilliant. And I love his designs and his builds. He was showing me a picture of. In fact, I want to just go visit it while we're talking about it. Can we zip across the whole county? Yeah, look at this. Oh, yeah, I've got this lovely turnabout as well, which I think I talked about. It's been decorating up a few things, the new approach into Saltville, and yeah, we got this lovely thing here. And he showed me a picture of what it looks like in real life. And in fact, we got these in Australia, and they do look very similar. I want to just put another one down, actually, just to see, because it doesn't matter if we've got a few of them. If I go mining facilities and it's salt mines, I think I want to put one. Can I get one there? Oh, that's brilliant. That is brilliant, and that is both of them as well. Tell you what I will do, I'll just get rid of a little bit of this. Let me do that, yep. And then let me go back to it here as well. Mining facility, salt mine, and we'll do that, put it right there. That's cool. I don't know why, I just think that's nice. Just put an extra one in there. So just increase capacity there, probably increase our costs, but that's fine. But yeah, he was showing me a picture of those, and his scale model is actually quite similar to how it looks in real life. I knew they existed, I know about the process, but I didn't realize that they look like that. But yeah, it looks just like that actually. So he's faithfully recreated that one. Rightio, so these are going to be steel. Now, we want to do it the same way. So let's get the coal, because the coal is going to set our little boundary going on. So I want these to be very similar to, well, exactly the same as the previous ones. So coal is going to come around that distance, I believe. Yeah, it is, because, yeah, that's the coal line, I think. Right, and let's leave it like that. And we know now that the coal lines would go straight across, so coal would be that one and then this one, and then we've got these guys. Now's the thing, I think we've not left ourselves enough room. I think we've not left, yeah, we have not left enough room, didn't we? Because we did want to do this a little bit differently here. Could we do this different? I'm just thinking. We could actually do this a little different here. What if we did this? Oh, let me see if I could squash this in. So get rid of you, get rid of you, right? Could I do this? I don't think I can. I think if I bring it across one more, I might be able to. So let me see if I could do this. What about if I did this? From there, tunnel. You'd have to go to there. But that would work. Oh, he's done it as well. Okay, good. Let me get rid of, say these, and then that. I'm going to get rid of that and fill this in just so it doesn't do anything silly. Yep. Okay. We want this built the correct way. I think if I can get that conveyor across a bit more. So if we go there, we go tunnel, we go under, and that's where we want, and then there. So now let's do it that way. Yep. Cool. Okay, we can get rid of the whole piece there. That's good. Now, I think that would work, because what we could then do is bring in our friend, and let's bring them in this way. So they're going to come in here, and they're going to start the column this way. So to go this way, and it really just, yeah, brilliant. So it does that, and then it comes in this way. And I think we could just, yeah, keep it like this. Nice, look at that, feeding it brilliantly and then coming across. That is lovely. So it's going to bring the bricks in and it's going to do that, and that's how that's all going to work. I want to tap the coal and I want to tap it back here as well. So let's tap the coal here and go like that and start changing a few directions of these guys. So that way, there he goes, he's going forward. And now that's going all the way in. Okay, cool. So you need to be in, you need to be in, you all need to be in. These guys need to be out, out, out. We want them coming out this way. Yeah, brilliant. Okay, so I think that's everything. We're just waiting on the coal. And I believe if we just set ourselves up for steel immediately, and that's brilliant. So we've got 4 of these. Yep. And I guess the best thing to do is have a warehouse as well. So I think what we'll do is have ourselves, because we want to get it around here, we may at some point get asked to ship these guys out. So I think we should have ourselves a little warehouse. I'm hoping it's going to be not too far. Yeah, let's do this. Let's go like this, warehouses, and let's get a big one. Large warehouse. And we'll put him there. Yep. And he's going to be steel. Now, the good thing is this guy holds 458, which is heaps. Yeah. And while we're there, we can get these using the modded one. I might just do that, and then this one can go this way. Yeah, that way. Yep, brilliant. Okay, cool. Scarsdale now accepts less wood. Well, we'll worry about that a little bit later. I don't even know what's going on with the Scarsdale and the wood. Scarsdale and the wood. Yeah, it was a weird one. I'll show you that in just a sec. Someone asked for wood, and it was like, why do we bother at that area? Was it? I'll take you through that in just a little bit. Oh, not that one. So that's a product coming out. In fact, I think I need to go here and there. Yep. So say there, and then here's gone. And of course, I connected up the wrong one. We want this to be... Oop, I've just tried to do a road there. We won't put a road in. Okay, so steel is coming along. Let's get it to here. And of course, I just need to change a couple of things, making sure they're all going in. Yep. And these guys are going to be going that way. Yeah, brilliant. Okay, I think that's all good. So steel's being produced. Lovely. Okay, what we do need to do is get steel. So we get steel here, and the good thing is for this guy, he can actually export steel there as well, which is great by truck. But in the event, I think what we want to do now is start bringing steel into here, into this. So let's do that. Let's get rid of these guys. We want to start, because we've got no other need for that. I need to basically bring steel into this point, don't I? Yeah. Right, okay, cool. So what we're going to do is we're going to waste the lines. So it's not connected, is it? Yeah, it is. No, it's not connected, actually, so that's good. Right, let's start to do this. So we're just going to get rid of these guys. So if I do this as that and then change it back. Yep. And same with this one. I'm going to do exactly the same thing. It's a waste, but we're just going to do it. We do this. And then we change it back to what it is, and I'm going to go speed 3 and let these guys completely run out. So those two should completely run down the lines. And I just wonder if this guy will fill up. I've got them, probably need them heading in different directions as well, actually. Let me do that, and that again. Well, basically all we're trying to do is run the line out. Yep. And this guy can now be steel. Lovely. And this guy can be... Is he going to fill up? He is. So do that. And then run him down to that. Okay. And then once he's down, we change him to steel. And that's an empty way of doing those guys. Very nice. Change him to steel. Lovely. Cool. So we've got the production there. We're back on speed 1. And it's good. Oh, by the way, one of my trains here. This is the wood train. It goes all the way down to where the salt area is. I put one of these guys in. What is it? It is, I can't remember what the name of this engine is, but geez, he's lovely. And I put him in between the two shunting ones, and it just provides a lot of power. But that is a beautiful, beautiful model. Oh, look, we've got the new signals as well. I started putting in these guys for the signals. They look great. They look really good, but they're going to be confusing for me, so I need to just keep an eye on which is which. You've got to make sure you have them facing the right way. Okay, so that's all good going to there. I wonder if this is going to be too far for a conveyor belt, so let's try it out. I think it might be. We'll see about it. Let's do... Ooh. Now, we want to keep it a grade here. I do want to keep it a grade. There, that gets it down nicely. That sort of keeps away from this as well. and there, and then to here, right? So that is taking the steel all the way, which is nice. And we're going to keep this little cut in there, which is also nice. And so steel basically should flow all the way down. Yep, brilliant. So now we can start picking, because now what happens is there's a couple of things that we start researching that require steel. So let's have a bit of a look at this. Okay, one is definitely gold, but let's have a look at all the research situations. So woodworking requires the glass, and it requires that one, that's fine. Steel fabrication requires steel, so I think we should do that, because then people will start asking us for steel beams, and this one, steel coils. Manufacturing requires steel, and that gets you electronics and glass 1. Diesel requires steel, so I think we should get, basically there's heaps of these guys. Golden ring is not going to be done just yet. Then of course when we get to it, there were those guys, diesel. Then you got these guys here. I've done a lot of the level 1s and unlocked those. Gold extraction is the one we want, so I'm going to go straight away for that. And on the other guy, gold extraction. On the other guy, we want gold extraction. Yep. Then we got roads and rails. We need to bring in stone, and stone's being cut now. So the other thing in this episode, when steel starts moving, is we'll go and have a look at stone, and we'll get it set up a train to bring some stone all the way over to here, because I think we need stone brought in and stored, and I'll show you where we're going to store those. Heavy diesel, glass for sand, copper, salt we've already got. Hang on, salt processing. Salt processing. So we could bring the salt over and start processing the salt too. That's another good sort of second level. The kaolinites, stone processing. So we want to start bringing stone back as well for the industrial park. Stone processing and the rails and roads too. So we've got a whole set of, where are they? Yeah, these ones over here. So I think we could, this one here, we could change it to stone, and I think that would be a good one to bring in stone and just sort of leave it there, and we've got a little network of these guys. So I think I'll change this guy immediately to stone, and we will then also change this guy to stone, and maybe leave him as that. All right, because we're shipping out a few of these, and no, actually you can be planks and you can be stone. Yeah, so we'd have to change anything there. So if he's planks, that's good, and we'd lost what was in it. So that's wooden planks, this is wooden beams, and these are being shipped out here. And I think I had a train that was taking it over that way, and is it this one? No, it's not that. I had a train over here, and I made this train a lot bigger. Can't see where he is. He's somewhere, he must be in the tunnels. No, here he is. Yeah, and I basically just extended it so you can see there the planks, and I use these massive big indoor carriages, which you can't see the product in, but nonetheless, it's still good. Okay, let's see if stone, steel hasn't made its way down yet, but it is. There's steel coming in. Lovely. Very nice. Steel's coming in. And so we talked about bringing stone across now as well, didn't we? Yep. So I think for stone, stone's all over here. It's a long train trip, so we're going to do a nice big stone train. Yeah, and he comes out of here, and he comes into there, or straight in. Okay, so we're going to have a nice big train for stone, and we can bring heaps of it across. Okay, let's have a look at it. Right, so let's go and provision a nice train, and let's see what we want to provision too. So if I go here, we go buy. Now stone, well, let's see. Electrified, 1.7 million for a Mamuth. Look at him. He's ridiculous. 140 kilometers an hour and 5,400 kilowatt power. So we're going to just stop configuring that because that's ridiculous. I don't want to accidentally configure it. But there is a BR class, and I think if we bring in stone across, this is a big British Rail class. He looks like almost a Coronation class. So I don't know if it is, but what is it? It's a 1735. So these are done, if we have a look at the engines, those are all done in kilowatt. So I think your most powerful ones are at the top. So I think he is one of the most powerful ones. And I think what we'll do is we'll have just him, and then we'll grab stone cargo. And yeah, let's do this properly. So what is that? Stone brick. Yep. Okay, so I think I really want... is is going to be 7. These are really small, but that's what stone comes in. So let's see there. How many units do we want? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Gives me a length of 133. Yeah, they're really short. Okay, 14. And then 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 should give me a length of 190. 22. 23, 24. 24 of those give me a length of 204 meters. He's a £1 million train. That's expensive as all hell. It looks a bit ridiculous. The scaling of this is weird, this one. Okay, so we want a full load, please. And let's zoom out, fly over. And we're going to basically bring the stone from here. Stone from there. And we want then, please, a full unload. And I want that to be here. Yep. This is going to be called the Stone to Uri branch. And we're on speed 1, so we could go in now and release. So let's see. Hopefully our signals are all good. Yep. We've got all these new signals there. And here he is coming out. 24 carriages, but he's definitely going to pick up some speed. And I'm hoping he's tough as all hell. Let's see about this. Yeah, it's got a lot of carriages. You should hopefully go turn right here. Yep, you go straight around. Okay, so that's going to bring the stone. It's quite a cool looking train, I guess. Yeah, he is quite cool. BR class, British Rail. He's a diesel train, I believe. Is he diesel? Do I know anything about this train? No. Follow vehicle. Okay, let's see him. Let's see him go. So he's off and running. No, that's just going to be boring. We don't know what that. What we will do is check if the steel has made its way. 12, so it has. That means this is processing, but I need to gold extraction 2 of 40, and then appliance manufacturing. Research completed. Were we not? We didn't put a second one on. So for this one, we're going to be doing. So we want. Let's see. So we're getting gold, yes, but we want another one here, and I think we want. Which do we want? The diesel engine? No. Gold extraction, heavy diesel. I think what we want is steel fabrication. Let's do that. £2.1 million. Manufacturing 2, 1.2. I think I'll do that. No. Diesel engine. Oh, woodworking. Okay, I'm just saying which is the best one. We've got gold. Roads and rails going to be the other stuff. Heavy diesel. Glass. Ceramics, stone processing, industrial park. Yeah, I think I'll just grab myself. So we got, what do we got here? We got, let's get everything else we need to. It is this one, steel fabrication. Manufacturing as well. Manufacturing 2. Let's get that one first, and we'll get the other one a bit later. Okay, so that's the 2 of them. And if I click down here on the labs, I get a thing here saying none of 55 and 4 of 40. So 4 of 40, and I'm getting quite a few gaps there. It needs a sortie of how many pieces? If we go here, it needs a sortie of 18 pieces. So we do need a bit of steel production, and I don't mind there being a fair bit of steel put into here as well. So this one eventually should fill it up. We can always put a second one in there and hold 800 pieces of steel. That's quite handy. Let's see, are we not having... Is this not happening? Yeah, I think it's happening. It's just taking its time. Ooh. Have I not got this? I haven't got any coal hooked up to these guys. Okay, great. So I'm only producing 2. Right, good. We got well distracted, actually. If I do that, and then go tunnel, and then do that, please. Yeah, so that should be good. So that'll double it up and space these guys out a bit more. I wonder if we should do a few more. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Should we do 6 of those guys? I think we should. I think we should do 6 of them as well. So this is getting steel really kicking off at the start of this one. We go to factories, please, and I should be able to do that one there. Yep, and then let's do this one here. Yeah. Yep. Get rid of you. Factory. Okay. And we put that one in there. Brilliant. Now I don't want that. Ooh, I don't want that. No, no, no. We don't want this. Well, I would have put those guys in, and these guys are heading the wrong way. We don't want that. That's not the end of the world. We can do this. Yep. And we can do this. Yep. And then for this guy, we need to put the tunnel in. So let's go the other way first. So let's start here. And then go tunnel. And then there. And then change direction, please. Okay, hopefully that's all nice. I think it's all good. We just need to pick the recipe and watch a bit of coal go down there. So let's do that. Right, so the recipe's here. Touch point is there. And that's that. Okay, cool. They're blowing out their, they're blowing out. Look at that. All 6 of them are going. Look at the pollution going in for these factories. Lovely. There we go. Can we get all 12 going? There we are. Nice. And then that should produce... Yeah, there we go. The 2 new ones have now produced their first steel. So that's nice. And the steel is going in. So we've got a lovely little offset factory there. That all looks quite lovely. Doesn't that look nice? Yeah. Happy with that. Oh yeah, I like that. Yeah, we'll go back and get a nice photo a bit later. Ooh, it just zoomed into a mountain. Okay, cool. So we've got all that happening, and we'll start to see the thickness of the line here. We'll start to see a lot more blue on the line, and that's all pretty good. Big production happening here, not a lot going on, but once we start moving things around, I think what I need to do is I really wanted a nice area for all of these, and I wanted a nice setup. Now I've got the wood area, but I wanted a lovely setup for these guys where we could have sort of nice symmetrical warehouses, and I think that was always a nice plan. But I think what I'll do is I'll knock it all down. I think what I should do is basically build this road in here. And then I can get all this down at grade, because nothing here needs to be kept. I've got all these, I can get rid, I've got lots of money, so I can basically knock out this entire section, put the road in here, and knock out this entire section, put it down at grade, and have it all as a warehouse, all the warehousing down to here. That could be quite good. And I don't mind the warehouse on this side, but then at least I could have this happen a little bit more here. Yeah, that could be nice. And I wonder maybe if the best thing to do is have the research facilities also be in there as well. So I have the research facilities here, and then I have this lots and lots of warehouses close to there, but also close to there. Could be good. Yeah, I think I will do that at some point. Yeah, so that's all quite nice. I think we're going pretty well. I think that's probably a good episode. I just wanted to do steel production in this episode. It's coming along. I think what I'll do in the next episode is either start to relocate some of this, maybe, or what we'll do, we haven't had our first stone train come back yet, have we? Let's wait for Mr. Stone Train to come back. I reckon he's on his way. I reckon he would be. Here's the big turnabout. Yeah, the turnabout's all lovely. Let's see. It is a big trip for him. So let's see about this. In fact, he's still going out, is he? No, that's the other one. Is he? Did he come out? There he is. Here's the big first steam train, and let's see about him. We're on speed 1. Let's see what's... wait for the game to save. Let's see. Yep, he's all loaded up, so he's got quite a bit of stone on there, hasn't he? That's quite a bit of stone. And it seems to put one of these tall buildings in every one of my settlements. I get rid of them, there are a couple of 100,000 to get rid of. Yeah, look, you've got wood over there, so there's no point in bringing wood across to that one, I don't think. But yeah, he's got to bring the stone over here. It is a long trip, and I guess what will happen is we'll research all of the steel stuff, and then I think we'll start to research the stone stuff. And I think that stuff I can start doing in between episodes. Nothing to see there. But then we will come back and we'll do gold extraction. We want to see what speeds this guy gets to, didn't we? Yeah. I suppose if I open that window, I could see it. So 50 k's. He's going up a hill. Let's see what he gets to around here. But over here is where we got the gold. So I think what I'll do, I just wonder with the gold is if I cut into the mountain, does it work? Because I want to cut away. It's sitting on a mountaintop. So basically, we've got the gold there, and I think what I'll do is have a station here. But it's going to be quite difficult to do that. Maybe what I need to do. In fact, I don't want this. That is no. We don't want that. What are you doing there? I don't want that one going out there, especially when he's building such a long road. Yeah. No. That's going to cost me a bit to terraform as well. See, I've got to keep a little eye on that. If I do that. Do I want to terraform some of this? Let me just do this. I just want to stop it preventing another... Well, stop it preventing. I want to prevent it from doing another kind of... Yeah, that just looks silly. Okay, cool. Well, let's just see. But basically, I think what I need to do is cut in and put it along this way. So it passes through. Yeah, I think I need to cut in here and have another big station here. And that way, for the gold, it gets loaded up like that. So we can have conveyors and the gold gets loaded up in that direction. Here's our new train, though. It's getting up to 54 kilometers an hour. Not very fast at all for a very lovely, lovely train. But he's really going slow. But he's carrying a lot of stone as well. He's carrying a lot of stone. Here we go, 63, 65. He's getting up to 70. He's coming down the hill, so there's no more. Let's see what he gets up to. He's sitting around 69 kilometers an hour. And here's where he gets 72. He's got some of the bends. Yeah, he's sitting around 70, so that's not too bad. That's where I'll put the station. If you look at that, 200 meters for this train, I guess I need to start carving out a fair bit of room for this station, and then we can have a pass-through as well. I think I might try and get the station in the middle and have the pass-through going on the left heading that way, and then on the other side heading that way. I think I'll try and do that and see how that looks, because that could be a nice way of doing that. Rightio, I'm going to leave this episode of Voxel Tycoon here. So don't forget to leave your comments down below. Any praise, please, for Stitch Up. Well, praise for Stitch Up, please, but praise for Scailman and Goldenarrow for their mods. Pop them in the comments, because I'm sure they read them as well. I know Scailman definitely does. But please yeah. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode, where I believe we're going to be going for gold. Cheers.